All right, here we go. Let's get started. Today's going to be a pretty quick training. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but this is going to be a really important training for you. Whether you're brand new, just getting started, this is going to be super powerful. If you've been with us for a little bit of time, this is going to help to get you clarity and focus. And if you're an experienced marketer, if you've got a team that you're building, this will really help you to support your team as well, and give them some structure and some focus and understanding for what lies ahead of them as they embark on the journey of building their business, leveraging the internet. So here we go. I'm going to jump right into the presentation here. Go full screen. There we go. So what we're going to be talking about today is MLSP's 3 phases of growth and how to create a razor-sharp action plan guaranteed to get results. And of course, that copy. Thank you to Brian for the copy that was written on the capture page. I stole a lot of it here for the presentation as well. All right, here we go. So my promise to you guys today, over the next about 30 minutes or so, I'm going to blast through this training and just give you guys some great content here over the next 30 to 40 minutes or so. So my promise to you today is I'm going to show you how to create and follow a razor-sharp action plan based on your current phase of growth to ensure that you get results quickly without all of the overwhelm, the confusion, and the frustration that unfortunately so many online marketers suffer from when they get started or when they get involved with online marketing and embark on this journey of building their business using the internet. So what are we going to learn here today? What you're going to learn here today, lesson number 1, you're going to learn about the 3 growth phases in business, and you're going to learn how to leap into the next phase to get paid. Lesson number 2 here today, you're going to learn the exact action steps to take based on your growth phase to produce fast results. And lesson number 3, you're going to learn how to get more leads, more traffic, more sales, and more signups in all 3 of the growth phases. So it doesn't matter which phase you're in, you're going to be generating leads. We want you to be generating leads, generating traffic, sales, and signups in your business. It's just going to depend on which phase you're in. That's going to determine the activities that you're focused on. So my goal here for you today is to leave this webinar so that you can become a better marketer. That's really the goal of MLSP. It's why we created the community. We want you to have a clear plan to focus on so that you're focused on the most important activities. All right, there's a lot of things that you can do to stay very, very busy when you're trying to grow a business online, but most of those activities are not going to produce results. So it's really important that we help you focus on the most important activities. It's that 80-20 rule. There's 20% of the activities that are going to produce 80% of the results. Okay, so we want you to focus 80% of your time on that 20% of activities that give you the 80% of results. All right, follow me there. We want you to focus on the most important activities that are actually going to get you results. So many marketers are really busy, really overwhelmed, but they're not getting results because they're focused on the wrong things. Now, with this training, you're also going to become a better leader, okay, by understanding and by mastering what I'm going to share with you here today, which is the MLSP framework. You're going to be able to confidently lead your team members, your customers, and your tribe towards their goals and their dreams as well. Okay, so this is going to help to give you that framework that you can share with others and be a much better leader as well. Help more people create more results and better success in their business. So really quickly, for those of you that maybe you're new to MLSP, you don't know who I am, really quickly, I'll just introduce myself. I was introduced to network marketing at the young age of 19 years. Which is quite some time now. For me, that's over 21 years ago. I struggled in network marketing. Now, I didn't build a network marketing business right from the age of 19. I got introduced to network marketing, played around with it for a few months, and then I moved cross country from Toronto to Vancouver to pursue my acting career in theater. So I didn't touch network marketing for a while. I did get reintroduced to network marketing around the age of 25 or so, and I struggled. I really struggled in network marketing, trying to build my business. 6 years, multiple companies, bouncing back and forth from different companies, and my best month, honestly, during that entire 6-year period was a total of $150. That was my best month. Nothing to get very excited about. I also, after struggling in network marketing, I discovered online affiliate marketing, and so I jumped into online affiliate marketing, and literally for 12 months I banged my head against the computer, stayed up late nights, and I was able to create absolutely zero results. I'm talking about 0 leads, not even sales, no money. I'm talking 0 leads. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no direction. I just couldn't understand this whole concept of online affiliate marketing. Then in 2007, I discovered online attraction marketing, which Brian mentioned to you guys and which MLSP is built on. And literally after discovering online attraction marketing in 2007, I was able to earn over $250,000 in commissions my first year online, leveraging the strategies that we teach here at MLSP, leveraging this concept of online attraction marketing. Fast forward to the next year, 2008, I partnered with Brian and Todd. We launched MLSP in September of 2008, which seems like an eternity ago now. We launched MLSP literally from 0 to $2.2 million in sales our first 12 months. Since that time, we've become the #1 online marketing community for home business entrepreneurs. We've had hundreds of thousands of people come through the doors and literally thousands of success stories around the world, including members of ours who have gone on to build 6, 7, and even 8-figure businesses online, leveraging the strategies that we teach here. So I'm really excited. If you're brand new to MLSP or if you're just getting started in this community, I'm really excited to have you here. You're absolutely in the right place. We've got an incredible track record and an incredible community of entrepreneurs that are here to help you and work with you. So let's talk about the challenges. Let's address the challenges that you're going to face, that we all face when we try to grow our business online. And if you want to participate a little bit in here, feel free to jump into the questions box right now and just type in maybe some of the challenges that you're facing in your business, whether it's in your network marketing business or your online business or trying to figure out how to grow your business online. What are the challenges that you're facing? Feel free to just type those in to the question box right now, because I'll share a few of those as well. But off the top of my head, as I was thinking about the challenges that we see people face every single day over the last 10 years, maybe you can relate to some of these. I don't know where to start. There's too many options, too much information. I'm overwhelmed, I'm confused, I'm frustrated. I don't have a clear method of operations. These are the things that we hear constantly from people getting started trying to build their business online. There's so many things to do. I'm so busy, right? People are telling me I got to be blogging, I got to write emails, I got to be prospecting, networking, there's follow-up, there's webinars, there's videos, I should be doing Facebook Lives, and then there's Instagram and Snapchat and LinkedIn and Pinterest and so on and so forth and more every single day. It seems like there's so many things to do. What am I supposed to focus on? I don't have a clear plan to follow, and I can't get consistent leads and sales. Anybody relate to these things? Do some of these challenges, can you relate to some of these challenges? I'm sure that you can. And really quickly here, I'm just going to jump into the questions box and just see some of the other challenges that you guys are leaving for me here. Hit the nail on the head. Yes, 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 I definitely relate. Need a clear method of operations. DMO, daily method of operations. Scammers, Facebook jail, getting back on track, and spamming. All of these, yes. Getting people to show up on presentations, no consistency, creating a funnel, overwhelm, no clear direction, consistency, overwhelm, shiny object syndrome. You can see time management, organization and time management, conversions, closing, distractions. Okay, so a lot of you can absolutely relate to some of these challenges that we're seeing. So obviously, we know these are the challenges that you have, okay? And so the real key here is to give you guys a structure, a plan, a framework that's going to help you stay on track. All right, and so what I want to do right now is I want to introduce you to the MLSP framework. I want to make sure that you understand the MLSP framework. This is the foundation that's going to help you build your business. This is the framework that's going to help you to stay on track, to stay consistent, to stay focused, to not get distracted by shiny objects, to not get distracted by all the hundreds of different options that you have to grow your business, and instead have a very, very clear plan that you can follow on a daily and consistent basis. Because we know that the people that have success in business, they focus on fewer things, but they master those things. All right? They focus on fewer strategies, but they master those strategies. And so we want you to make sure that you're focused on doing the right activities every single day and every single week that are going to create the results in your business. Guys, we've been doing this for 10 years. We know what works, so please just follow the framework. All right, so let's talk about the framework. There are 3 main components to the MLSP framework. All right, the framework begins, the first component is what we call the 6 pillars. Now, the 6 pillars are literally the foundation of your online marketing business. You want to think of a house that has 6 pillars, okay? The 6 pillars keep the house standing. You cannot build a successful, profitable, sustainable, long-term online business without these 6 pillars. All right, so here we are, the 6 pillars, and you can definitely take notes here, but we will be giving you this. We will have this this presentation for you to download somewhere in the back office. We'll have this for you as well, because there's going to be a lot of great resources in these slides, so we want you to have these slides, but definitely take notes as well. All right, the 6 pillars, the foundation of your online marketing business. Now, as I'm going through this framework, guys, you want to memorize this stuff. This is the stuff that you want to know like the back of your hand. Okay, these are the basics, the foundations, the foundation of your business. You've got to know this stuff. This is the fundamentals. So the 6 pillars. Pillar number 1, vision and personal development. So this is about you getting clear on what you want to create, on where you're headed, where you're going. Right? So this is a vision for yourself, vision for your business, vision for your life, and the work that you have to do to move towards that vision, the personal development, the personal growth work that you've got to do. Right? Whether it's dealing with some of the fears and the self-doubts, the lack of confidence that we all have to deal with. Right? We're going to be sharing, we want you to build a business online. With the concept of attraction marketing, as we get through some of this framework here, you'll understand the concept of attraction marketing is you putting yourself out there to attract high-quality prospects, customers, and clients to you. Now, the only way that you're going to attract customers and clients to you is by being somebody that is attractive, by becoming the leader that you need to be to attract that tribe so that you're able to make an impact in other people's lives. Right? So there is an element of personal growth that must happen, an element of personal development that must happen in your life. Now, some of you on this call right now, in this webinar right now, are more ready than others. Right? Some of you have been doing the training, you've been doing the work. Maybe you've had your 6 years of struggle as I had. Right? I had my 6 years of failure in network marketing, and I say my 6 years of failure, but those weren't 6 years of failure. That was 6 years of growth. The only reason, I showed you guys my story there, and really quickly I said, look, I had 6 years of failure, and then I had 12 months of failure in online marketing, and then boom, I discovered online attraction marketing, and boom, just like that, I had my first 6-figure income. Sounds really simple. That's not how it works. Right? Those 6 years of struggle in network marketing, that 1 year of struggle in online affiliate marketing, those were 7 years of personal development and personal growth. That was listening to CDs and reading the books and changing my mindset and developing skills that were then going to allow me to create success. So when I discovered online attraction marketing, when I discovered and learned about direct response advertising, when I had an incredible business opportunity that came my way in 2007, and I met the right mentors, I was ready for that opportunity, and I was ready to take advantage of that opportunity because of the years of personal development and growth and skill development, right? If that same opportunity, if I had discovered online attraction marketing 6 years earlier, and the same opportunity had come my way and the same mentors had come my way, do you think I would have had the same results? Absolutely not, because I needed those 6 years of personal development and personal growth. Okay, so this is pillar number one, and you cannot create success in your business, in any business, without personal growth, without becoming the person that you need to become to be able to attract the people, the tribe, the clients, the customers, the team that will follow you, that you'll be able to lead. Okay, so this is pillar number one, and you can see I spend a little bit of time here because this is absolutely critical. All right, you cannot build a successful online business without this first pillar, because we will show you how to generate leads. We will show you how to generate traffic. I could literally show you a strategy today that could show you how to generate as many leads as you want in the next 60 minutes, in the next 24 hours. Start generating leads right now, okay? But if you're not ready for it, if you don't have the right mindset, it won't do you any good because you won't execute on it and you will not have success. I could show you exactly how to do it and you will not have success, right? So this is pillar number one. Pillar number two, branding and target market. So this is about you developing your personal brand that's going to attract your ideal client, your target market, right? This is about who are you, what do you stand for, and who are you going to serve? So you've got to get clear on your brand. Why should somebody do business with you? That's a very important question, and you've got to be very clear, crystal clear on that answer. Because if you don't know why other people should do business with you, what do you think they're thinking, right? If you're confused about that, if you're not 100% confident in why other people should do business with you, obviously they're going to have no idea why they should do business with you either. And that's why you're having difficulty with conversions. That's why you're having difficulty with people showing up. That's why you're having difficulty with people treating you, taking you seriously, and actually taking action on your suggestions and your calls to action. All right? Absolutely critical. The third pillar, monetization, making money. This is not a hobby, this is a business. We actually want to make money with the business that we're going to build here. So we must have an intelligent monetization strategy. Okay? Now, when you start to come online, if you're brand new, and especially if you're coming from the network marketing industry, there's really not a lot of discussion about monetization, right? You might think that, oh, well, I signed up with this great company, and so now I'm going to make money because look at all this money these amazing leaders have made, and this is all I need. And that's fine if you're going to do it the traditional way. But once you discover and you see the potential of what you can accomplish when you start to build a brand, build an audience, and you have the opportunity to impact literally tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people all around the world, it'll open your eyes to a much bigger picture and a much bigger vision. And you'll see that there are so many ways that you'll then be able to monetize that audience that you're growing. Okay? So monetization strategy. Pillar number 4, content marketing. Content marketing is king. Content marketing is a very critical factor in every single step of the online sales process, right? Content marketing is about you being able to create valuable, engaging content, whether that's in the form of videos or blog posts, social media updates, Instagram stories, Facebook Lives, lots of different mediums that we can use to create content. But content marketing is one of those pillars that we must have in our business. And we do a lot of training on content marketing. You'll see a lot of training in the back office on it because it is such a critical component. It is one of the 6 pillars that you absolutely need to build a successful business. Pillar number 5, follow-up and engagement. We all know that the money is in the follow-up, okay? The follow-up and engagement, this is where we're able to develop the relationship with our audience, with our prospects, with our leads, with our customers, right? We know that it's a relationship-based business. It's funny for me, having served the network marketing industry, and still to this day, I laugh. It's amazing when I hear network marketers say, well, you can't build a network marketing business online because it needs to be belly to belly, because network marketing is a relationship-based business. And that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard, because it clearly shows me that that person has no concept of what online marketing is all about. Because online marketing is all about building relationships. Online marketing you can only be successful in online marketing if you understand relationship marketing, if you understand the power of building relationships, if you understand engagement, right? Having people engage with you. The only way they're going to engage with you is if there's a relationship there, if there's trust, likability, and authority. And so this is the 5th pillar, follow-up and engagement. And finally, the 6th pillar, traffic. Okay? Once we've got all 5 of those critical pillars established, then we can add the 6th pillar, which is traffic. New visitors, building our email list, generating leads, getting traffic that we can then convert into sales. So this right here, this is the foundation of every single successful, profitable, sustainable online marketing business. It doesn't matter what niche you're in, it doesn't matter what product or service you're selling. These are the 6 critical pillars that you must have in place. All right, let's move on to the next component, the second component of the MLSP framework, and that is the 3 core activities. So if we were to look at online marketing, a lot of you said that you're confused, you're complicated, you're overwhelmed, there's so many different options when it comes to online marketing. Well, let me simplify online marketing for you right now into 3 very simple steps. Because all of online marketing, it doesn't matter what strategies you do, it doesn't matter what niche you're in, it doesn't matter what product or service you sell, all of online marketing, the entire complex world of internet marketing, can be simplified into 3 core activities. And I guarantee you, if you were to actually do and focus on these 3 activities on a consistent basis over a long period of time, there is absolutely no way you can't make money. Okay? This is a guaranteed process to making money online. And unfortunately, most people don't know these 3 steps, and they don't follow them. They don't execute on them consistently. So here they are. This is something that you've got to memorize, because these are the 3 activities you've got to be focused on every single day and every single week. For those of you that have been around MLSP for a while, you should already know these, and you should say these with me, right? Step number 1, build your audience. Step number 2, engage with your audience. And step number 3, sell to your audience. All of online marketing, all the complexities of internet marketing can be summarized in these 3 core activities. Every single day, every single week, you need to be doing activities that are growing your network or growing your audience. Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter what platforms you're using, you've got to be growing your audience. Every single day, every single week, you've got to be doing activities that are engaging with your audience, whether that's posting on social media, whether that's sending out emails, whether that's running webinars, whether that's doing videos or doing a podcast. It doesn't matter which mediums you choose, you've got to be engaging with your audience. And then finally, number 3, you've got to be selling to your audience. Every single day, every single week, you've got to be putting offers, call to actions in front of your audience. And it doesn't matter how you do it. You can do this one-on-one, in conversations, on the phone, on webinars, on Zoom calls, through Facebook Messenger, on Skype, through sales videos. It doesn't matter. There's lots of different ways to do it. Just choose 1 or 2 ways and do them. Right? So now we know if we're focused on these 3 core activities, we'll be able to create results. When you're looking at putting together your daily method of operations, your DMO, or your weekly method of operations, the activities that you're going to be doing on a consistent basis, right? Focusing on the activities that are going to create results. This is how you create your DMO. What activities am I doing to build my audience? What activities am I doing to engage with my audience? What activities am I doing to sell to my audience? Okay, so this is the second component of the MLSP framework. Now, the third component, I want to introduce you guys now to the third component of the MLSP framework, and that is the 3 phases of growth. This is what creates your online marketing strategy to grow your business. This is what's going to take you from where you are right now to the vision that you have for yourself. And some of you have really big goals. You want to make 7 figures, 8 figures with your online business. There's really no limits. You can make as much money as you want. This is your business. This is your ambition. You're only limited by your creativity and your drive. Now, some of you will be very happy with just a few extra $1,000s a month, and that's fantastic as well too. It really doesn't matter. Okay? What you want to do here is you want to look at which phase of growth am I in right now. And for some of you, you might be trying to bounce around through all different phases, and that's why you have a lot of confusion and overwhelm and frustration, because you're bouncing around through all 3 different phases without creating any real progress. And so my goal, our goal here with creating these 3 phases is to help you just refine your strategy and refine your action plan, your marketing plan, and your daily method of operations. And to see the process that you're going to take to grow your business. Right? So we might have a vision for our business down the road to build this big business, build this big brand, have this huge audience, make lots of money, but we're not going to get there in the next 30 days. Right? This could be a 1 to 2 to 3 year growth plan. We've got to understand the steps that are going to get us there. Okay? And we can't try to accomplish everything at one time, everything in the next 30 days. It's not going to happen. So the idea with these 3 phases of growth, again, is to give you a very clear step-by-step process and to understand what you should be focused on based on which phase you're in and what you shouldn't be worrying about just yet. What are the things that you're going to grow into and move into? All right? So here we go. Let's talk about the 3 phases of growth for your online marketing business. So the first phase, now this is going to be for you're just getting started in online marketing. You're just getting started and trying to figure out what this whole world is all about. The first beginner's phase is very simple, very basic, social media networking and prospecting. Okay? The second phase, after that, the next phase that we move into, and this is really where this whole concept of attraction starts to happen. The whole magic of attraction marketing starts to happen. And we want to get you into the second phase as soon as possible. We want to get you moving into this second phase as soon as possible. This could happen for some of you within your first 30 to 60 days. We want you moving into the second phase. Right? For some of you, it's going to take a little bit longer. The second phase is actually developing your personal brand and creating content and content marketing. Okay? The second phase, this is a huge step. Once you move into the second phase of growth, because this is really where you're starting to leverage the concept of attraction marketing. And then finally, the third phase is paid advertising to scale your business. Okay, so these are the 3 very simple, 3 basic phases of growth in your business. Step number 1, social media networking and prospecting, then moving into growing your personal brand and content marketing, and then finally scaling your business through paid advertising. All right, so what we're going to do now for the next 10-15 minutes here is I'm going to dig into each one of these phases, and we're going to go over some of the activities that you want to be focused on in those phases. Okay, so let's go through this process right now. So social media networking and prospecting. Let's start with the first phase. And again, this is for anybody that's brand new, newbie to online marketing. You've never generated a lead. You don't know what an email autoresponder is. You're just getting started with online marketing. This is where we're going to start you, social media networking and prospecting. All right, so the idea here is we're going to show you how to network on social media to grow your network. your Facebook friends on your personal profile. So we're just focused on your personal profile here. Forget about the Facebook business page at this point. You don't need a Facebook business page at this point. Don't get ahead of yourself. Okay? We're just going to focus on building out your personal profile and growing your network, growing your friends on your personal profile. We're going to show you how to share valuable content in your newsfeed. So, you know, a lot of network marketers, they get into MLSP, and one of the first things that we need to do is we need to untrain you from everything you've learned from your upline and your companies. Because unfortunately, a lot of companies out there are telling you, you know, oh, all you need to do is just post testimonials and before and after pictures on your news feed, and just post all about your products and this great company that you're with. Just promote on your personal profile. That's unfortunately what a lot of companies and leaders are teaching their people to do. And number one, that's actually against Facebook's terms of service. I don't know if you knew that, but that's actually against Facebook's terms of service. They have every right to shut down your profile account because you're not actually supposed to be promoting your business on your personal profile. Okay? Unfortunately, those companies that are teaching you that have never read the terms of service for Facebook. Maybe they should. Okay? So we're going to teach you how to actually use your profile, your Facebook personal profile, and make it attractive. So people actually want to hear from you instead of your friends blocking you, your friends and family blocking you because you're a spammer. Okay? We're going to teach you how to share valuable content in your newsfeed to create engagement and interest, so people actually message you and say, hey, what are you up to? Okay? Make it attractive and engaging. We're going to teach you how to engage in conversations and transition in those conversations, so you can transition those prospects, transition those conversations to leads, MLSP referrals perhaps, customers for your business, and potentially even distributors as well. Okay? So we're going to teach you how to go out, grow your network on social media, grow your network, share valuable content, and then have conversations, and with those conversations, transition those conversations into leads, MLSP referrals, customers, and or distributors. Okay, so we've got lots of members who are focused on this strategy alone, and they've been able to build very successful 5- and even 6-figure businesses just focused on social media networking and prospecting. Okay? As you get comfortable here, you're going to be able to actually start growing your email subscribers, your email leads. Okay? Adding people to your email autoresponder. You'll be able to do that by sharing the MLSP Done For You system campaigns to generate leads. If you don't know what those are, we're going to teach you what those are. Okay? So now you're sharing MLSP Done For You system campaigns to generate leads for your business, and obviously you'll want to be leveraging the MLSP CRM, the customer relationship management software that you have access to as an MLSP member, to help you continue to follow up, create effective follow-up so you don't miss out on interested prospects and hot prospects. Okay, you absolutely got to be using a CRM. If you're generating leads, you're generating prospects for your business, you've got to have a CRM to help you to stay in touch and create effective follow-up so you don't have people falling through the cracks. All right? So there's your action plan. These are the steps that you want to be focused on. These are the activities that you want to be focused on. And you should be able to get to a place where you understand how to grow your network, you're networking, you're adding people to your network, you're having conversations, and you're generating leads and potentially even customers and sales through this strategy alone. And like I said, we've got successful members who have built 5- and 6-figure businesses just with this strategy alone. Okay? Now, I want to show you in the MLSP back office the training that you should be focused on, all right? Because again, you go into the MLSP back office and there's 100 different training videos. We literally have thousands of hours of training in the back office. But don't worry, we don't expect you to go through it all. And in fact, we don't want you to. So it's really important that you understand the most important training that you've got to be focused on. Now, I'm going to assume that every single one of you have already completed the Start Here 6 steps. Okay, so that is that kind of goes without saying. The first thing you do is you complete the Start Here 6 steps. Okay? I also recommend that you schedule, you book yourself for or if you're brand new, book yourself for an orientation call, an onboarding session. Okay? And you'll see those links in the Start Here 6 steps. Once you've completed those 6 steps, then you're ready to jump in right here to the Marketing Strategies page. Okay? Under Training, Marketing Strategies page. This is where you're going to find all of our courses. And we're in the process right now, huge development right now, of reorganizing this page, reorganizing all of the courses, cutting all the courses down into bite-sized, short little videos. You're going to see a lot of changes and a lot of development over the next few months leading up to Live the Dream as we work on refining this page and all of the courses that are available inside of MLSP. Okay, so when I'm referring to the courses here, this is where you're going to find them underneath Training on the Marketing Strategies page. So for this first phase, social media networking and prospecting, these are the training courses that you want to focus on. Now the ones with the red boxes, those are the ones you definitely want to watch. Those are the ones you definitely want to go through. The ones with the yellow, orange boxes, those are secondary ones, additional training that you might want to check out as well. But again, we don't want you to get overwhelmed here. Okay? Everything else that's not marked in red or yellow, don't worry about it right now. Don't waste your time going through that stuff right now. Stay focused. Just learn what you need to learn so that you can take action with just the activities that are going to create results in this phase. Okay? So we start with the online fundamentals, the foundations. Obviously, you've got to understand what attraction marketing is all about. So you've got to go through that training. There's also the vision, meditation, and mindset training in there. Again, we talked about the first pillar, vision, mindset, personal growth. That is the first pillar of your business. So obviously I've highlighted that in red as well. Then the next section down is your MLSP tools and software. Well, you've got to understand the system campaigns. You want to know how to use the system campaigns, when to use the system campaigns. So that training there is going to show you how to leverage the system campaigns to generate leads. We'll skip the yellow one, list management and customer development for right now, but the next one over, the CRM, you'll definitely want to know how to use the CRM. This is your customer relationship manager software. Okay, so it's all about understanding as you start bringing leads through the CRM, how to use the CRM software to make sure that you have effective follow-up and you don't have leads falling through the cracks. Okay, then the next stage down, core courses and action plans. We've got our beginner courses. The only one you need to focus on is the first one, social media marketing. Networking, building relationships, prospecting, and communicating with your leads is vital if you want to close sales and make money. Okay, so the training in that course is going to show you exactly how to grow your network, where to find high-quality prospects for your business, how to start conversations, how to engage in conversations, how to transition those conversations into leads and customers and distributors. All right, so if you're in this first phase, social media networking and prospecting, if you're just beginning, these are the courses that you want to focus on. You've got to be developing these skills, and you already know the activities that you've got to be focused on as well. Now, in addition, once you've completed that, right, again, this is a process. Remember, this isn't going to happen in overnight. It's not going to happen in your first 30 days. This is a process. We're committing to becoming successful marketers and building a 6- and 7-figure business. This isn't going to happen overnight. So once you've completed those trainings, it'll probably take you a few weeks to get through that. All right. Now there's also some supplementary additional training that you might find interesting as well, specifically if you're growing a network marketing business. So you just want to scroll down through the marketing strategies. You're going to find this section right here. MLM Success, Build Your MLM, Prospecting and Recruiting. There's some great training in those courses as well. But again, that's supplementary, additional. Make sure you finished the first ones first. Okay, awesome. Let's move on to the second phase. So now in the second phase, we're focused on building our personal brand, and we're going to be starting to actually create our own content. And this, again, this is where this whole concept of attraction marketing will really begin. Okay, now again, for some of you, you're already in this phase. For some of you, you're ready to move into this phase. Okay, and for others, if you're just getting started, maybe you're still just in the networking phase, but you want to start moving into the second phase again as soon as possible. And for some of you, this could happen in your first 30 to 60 days. All right, but understand that this is where we're moving you towards. We want you to get comfortable with networking. We want you to get comfortable with having conversations with people, starting to generate leads. We need you to understand how to use the CRM. We need you to understand how to use the MLSP system campaigns, right? And now that you're comfortable with that stuff, you're ready to move into this second phase. So what we're going to be focused on here, and again, this is going to be a bit of a checklist for you guys, all right? So you can actually check these off, all right? What am I working on right now? So we're going to help you. We're going to be working on establishing your online presence and your personal brand. All right, so first you got to get clear on your personal brand. Who are you? Why should people do business with you? Right? And your target market. Who do you want to speak to? Who do you want to attract? Right? Who is the ideal client, the ideal customer avatar for your business, for your products and services? All right, we got to get clear on that first. Once we're clear on that, then we can really begin to create our online presence, our online personal brand. Now, you'll see here, I've listed out a few different options because you can build your online presence, right, on many different platforms. But the first two are the most important. And if you're suffering from overwhelm and confusion and too many things to do, these are the only two that you should worry about: Facebook and your blog. And ideally an MLSP Sites blog. If you're an MLSP member, you might as well use the MLSP Sites blog that you have access to. It's the easiest way for you to create your own blog, and you're going to have access to very high level servers and plugins and all this kind of stuff that already comes pre-built for you with your MLSP Sites blog, and it's part of your membership. Okay? So Facebook and your blog, those are the first two, and for some of you, the only two you need to worry about. Right? Eventually, you can look at expanding your presence. Once you're comfortable with that, you can look at expanding your presence to YouTube, maybe Instagram, maybe Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Snapchat, etc., and all the other hundreds of other places that you could be. All right? But for now, just focus on Facebook and your MLSP Sites blog. All right, so now that we're establishing your online presence and brand, well, let's get you creating your own content. Okay? We've got some amazing training to help you do that. Creating your own content is actually not as difficult as it might seem for some of you. Okay? It's really just about taking what you learn and sharing that with others. Right? I know that every single one of you, if you've been to school, if you went to elementary school and you went to high school, every single one of us had to create reports or essays or projects, different things that we had to create. We had to go and do some research, right? And then we had to create a little project or a report or a little article or something like that on that. We've all done that. Okay? That's all we're asking you to do here with creating your own content. You're learning, you're doing, and you're sharing, and you're creating blog posts or videos. So we're going to help you to show you how to start creating your own content, because this is what's going to build your brand. This is what's going to help you build your audience and help you to attract high quality people to you. All right. At the same time, you're also going to be sharing MLSP Done For You system campaigns and the promotions that we have going on to generate leads and make sales. And you're going to be growing your audience now, not only through networking, but also through your content marketing and promotion. At this point, you might be ready to start to expand your monetization strategy with additional income streams, whether that's promoting MLSP or some of the training products that we have available for you to promote, or other affiliate programs, or other ideas that you might come up with. I know some of our members, they offer their own coaching, they offer their own done-for-you services. Some of our members are great at graphic design or blog setup, and so they'll offer those services to their audience, to their network, to supplement their income and to have additional income streams coming into their business. All right, so this is when you can start thinking about expanding your monetization strategy. Now, this is also the next step. Once you start getting comfortable with all of that, the next step is now you can move into actually starting to customize your funnels. So the first thing that we usually suggest you do is maybe you can customize one of our funnels with a custom branded bridge page or a custom capture page. So we've got a great piece of software called Funnelizer, and again, as an MLSP member, you get access to Funnelizer. Funnelizer is a very simple software where you can learn how to actually build your own capture pages and your own web pages. It's very easy to use. If you can use Microsoft Word or PowerPoint or an email program, you can learn how to use Funnelizer to build beautiful, high-converting capture pages, landing pages, and bridge pages. All right? So at this point, you might start getting ready to customize your own funnels, create your own videos to custom brand your own lead funnels. The next step is to actually get to the place where you're able to create your own lead magnet. Okay, a lead magnet is something that you give away of high value. So maybe an ebook or a training video, a checklist, a PDF, something like that. Okay. Now, for those of you, if I'm sharing this and some of you are like, what is a lead magnet? I don't even know what he's talking about. This is too confusing. Hey, no problem. You're not at this phase yet. Don't worry about it. Okay. Stick to where you're at. Get good at the activities that you need to be focused on based on the phase that you're in right now. Don't worry about creating your own lead magnet yet. Use our done-for-you system campaigns and promotions first. Get comfortable with generating leads with those first before you ever get to the place of creating your own lead magnet and your own lead generation funnel. Okay? Don't get overwhelmed with that stuff. You don't need to do it just yet. Focus on where you're at right now. Focus on the activities that you need to be focused on right now. Okay? Don't get ahead of yourself. And then finally, if you're comfortable with all of that stuff, now maybe you're looking at getting into webinars. Actually running your own webinars, sharing the expertise and the knowledge that you've developed over the last few months as you've been growing your business, as you've been following these phases of growth, you've been following these activities, right? You've been using the done-for-you system campaigns, you've been creating your own content, you're generating your own leads, you're having conversations with people, you're getting leads, you're getting signups. Now you're ready to start doing your own webinars and share how you're doing this with other people. And become that leader that's going to attract more and more people to you. Attract people that will call you up and say, hey, how do I do business with you? I love what you shared on that webinar. How do I get started? Okay? This is when we really start to leverage this concept of attraction marketing. Okay? So some of you are ready to get into this next step. Some of you are not. No big deal. Stay with where you're at and just slowly move forward. Okay? So this is the second phase, personal branding and content marketing. These are the activities that we're focused on. Now, as far as training inside of the MLSP back office, in the marketing strategies page, all right, now you want to move on to these training tutorials in the back office. So in the online fundamentals, again, this is all on the marketing strategies page. Obviously, you saw we've got to get clear. One of the first steps here, whoops, hold on, sorry, bear with me. One of the first steps here was establishing your online presence and getting clear on your personal brand and your target market, right? That's one of the first steps. So obviously the training that we want you to complete here is under the online fundamentals. Go ahead and focus on and complete the course on target market, branding, and creating content. All right, now you're ready for this training. Now you're ready to get clear on your personal brand, get clear on your target market, and get clear on starting to create content, right? Take that first step. Next courses, under beginner courses, you might want to check out the video marketing and Facebook Live course. Start recording your first few videos. Start doing your first few Facebook Lives. And you'll also want to check out the training on blogging. All right, because now as you're looking to build your presence, you're looking to grow your brand online, again, you want to build your presence on Facebook and you want to establish your presence with a high quality blog. Now that you're creating content, you need some place to put that content. That's going to be on your blog. You're now ready to launch your blog. And again, we've got MLSP sites to help you with that. So go down, scroll down in the marketing strategies page, scroll down to the blogging and content marketing section, and here you're going to get some amazing training, all of these courses that we have on different elements of creating content and blogging. So the first training, you can see I've highlighted all of this in red. All of these courses are going to be relevant, right? MLSP sites, so learn how to use MLSP sites and set up your blog. There's a great course right there on blogging. How to create amazing looking content. Creating your first ebook, so that would be one of your first lead magnets when you're ready for that stage to create your first ebook, to create your first lead magnet. Then there's the training there in that course. Storytelling for profits, understanding how to write stories, how to write emails, how to write copy, how to write blog posts to make them engaging. All right, we've got a great training there in that course. And then obviously more training on video marketing as well. Obviously video is one of the most powerful forms of marketing. We've been using it since 2007, and it is a core component of really making attraction marketing work for you, right? Because video is the closest thing to us being able to get in person one-on-one with our prospects. And then for additional marketing strategies, once you've really gotten comfortable there, additional marketing strategies that might be relevant for you. Obviously, if you're ready to create your own capture pages, your own bridge pages, you'll want to go through the funnelizer training. There's copywriting mastery. This is going to help you to improve your copywriting. Keyword research. And again, the ones in red are the important ones. Those three in red, those are the important ones. Keyword research. Once you start creating content and you're starting to blog, you'll want to start to understand about keyword research and how to use it. And then the other three I highlighted in yellow, again, these are kind of more optional. They're not 100% necessary. If you're feeling overwhelmed, don't worry about these ones just yet, but they can be very helpful, right? Making money hosting webinars, search engine optimization for your blog, and outsourcing. If you're feeling really busy, it might be time to hire a virtual assistant, so you want to look into outsourcing. All right, awesome. Let's move into the third and final phase. Now that we're comfortable creating content, we've established our brand, we're attracting leads to us, we're building our email list, we're making money, we're generating sales, well, maybe now it's time to get into some paid advertising to scale your business. Now again, some of you might be ready to get into paid advertising sooner than later, okay? And this might have a lot to do with your budget. Now, for those of you who are on a strict budget, very small budget, I don't have any money to grow my business, obviously, paid advertising is not for you. I'm putting in this requirement here that if you're going to get into paid advertising, you must have a bare minimum, and this is bare minimum, $150 per month that you could invest into a marketing budget for a minimum of 6 to 12 months, okay? So it's not something that you just try out for 1 month with $150 and hope you make money. That's not the way it's going to work. Paid advertising, like any marketing strategy, is a long-term strategy, and you've got to have some money to invest in your business. So at the bare minimum, if you've got $150 a month that you could invest every single month for the next 6 to 12 months, then you might be looking at getting started with Facebook, with paid advertising. All right. Now, for some of you, you're coming into this business. You've got a lot of money to invest into your business. Maybe you have $300, $500, maybe $1,000 that you can invest per month into advertising. Well, you definitely want to get into paid advertising sooner than later. You're not going to wait 6 months to get into paid advertising. You're going to get started as soon as you possibly can. All right. And once you make the decision that, hey, I'm going to go into paid advertising, I've got the money to fund my business, I want to grow my business fast, I've got some big goals. Well, you know what? You're going to want to create your Facebook business page, because if you want to leverage paid ads, you're going to want to be building your Facebook business page. Now, if you don't have any money to invest in your business, don't even bother building a Facebook business page. Just focus on your profile. All right? There's so many marketers that I see online, they're stressed out, they're overwhelmed, they're so frustrated because they've got a profile, they've got a business page, they're trying to build both, they don't know where they should focus. And then I ask them, well, how much money do you have for your advertising? And they say, I don't have any. Well, why are you even building a business page? There's absolutely no point. Focus on phase 1 right now, move into phase 2, start making money, then we can reinvest that into paid advertising. That's when it's going to be time to build your Facebook business page. Don't get ahead of yourself. All right. Once we're ready for paid advertising, we're going to create our Facebook business page. We're clear on our brand and our target market, right? And now we're going to be running paid ads to grow our audience. And this is incredibly powerful, all right? And again, this is why I say you want to get into this as soon as you possibly can. If you don't have a budget, your goal, your thinking should be, I want to build my marketing budget as quickly as possible. Every dollar I make, every commission I earn, I'm going to put it aside to build my marketing budget so I can reinvest in my business and I can grow my business faster. Running paid ads is like putting kerosene on a fire, okay? It's just going to fast track the growth of your business. And again, we've got some great training and some great coaches that can really help you to leverage paid advertising to grow your business quickly. Okay, there's a training that we've got in the back office. I'll point it out to you guys, where Jesse Jameson, who, if you don't know who he is, he's one of our in-house Facebook experts that does so much of our Facebook training for us. Jesse shows how one of our members grew their audience of 7,000 people in just 30 days. Okay, so if you've got money to spend on advertising, you want to know how to use it, because you can grow your audience incredibly fast on Facebook. We're going to be running paid ads to create engagement with our Facebook audience that we're building. We're going to run paid ads to generate leads and sales from Facebook. We can now focus on optimizing our lead generation funnels, optimizing our follow-up and conversion process to squeeze more money out of every lead that we create. And we also want to optimize our back-end profit strategy. If we're going to be spending money on advertising, we want to make sure we've got a good profit strategy, a great monetization strategy to ensure that we make back as much profit as possible, that we increase our return on every dollar we spend on advertising. That's what we teach here at MLSP as well. All right. So if you're ready for this phase, if you're moving into phase 3, here's the training you want to focus on. If you're just getting started with it, we've got a great training under beginner courses, Facebook paid ads beginner. Right? There's some really great training. This is where you want to dig into. This is where you're going to dig into and get started on Facebook, setting up your business page, starting to run getting likes and building your audience, creating engagement ads, and then eventually generating leads with some very simple lead generation ads. There's some incredible training there from Jesse, as well as from other members who are creating incredible results on Facebook. Once you've done, you're getting past that beginner level, you've created some results, then you want to move into the intermediate level. So if you scroll down that marketing strategies page, you're going to find Facebook marketing, Facebook paid ads intermediate in red, and then down on the next line, Facebook video ads, and then retargeting pixels and tracking. Incredibly powerful strategies. I love Facebook marketing. I'm a big fan of it, so I get really excited talking about this stuff. And obviously, I want you to experience the power of Facebook advertising as well. So I want you to move into this third phase, because when we get into paid advertising, this is where we can really scale our business to 6, 7, 8 figures and beyond. All right. So what you got to ask yourself right now is, which phase are you in? Which phase are you in? So what activities should you be focusing on? And again, I'm going to give you guys that checklist with all those activities that I listed out. So it'll help you to really stay clear, really stay focused on what you should be focused on right now, and understanding the process and the journey that you're going to take over the next few months as you grow, as you move through these 3 phases. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. And these phases overlap, okay? These aren't hard and set, phases. It's like, oh, now I'm finished phase 1, now I move into phase 2, and now I move into phase 3. They actually overlap, right? Some of you that have a marketing budget, you're going to start, maybe you might skip the networking altogether All right, and that's totally fine. But you can't skip step number 2. You got to build your personal brand. You got to learn content marketing. You've got to learn how to use system campaigns, how to use the CRM. You've got to learn how to use this stuff. Okay? In the end, there's a whole bunch of skills that we've got to develop. All right? Now this, I've taken this screenshot. I don't know if you guys can see this very clearly. It's a little bit faded. But really, what you're here, I really hope that all of you that are on this webinar right now, you are committed to developing your skills. Okay. Now there's something that we offer for our members. It's called a strategy session. It's a 2-hour one-on-one private coaching session that you have with one of our coaches, one of our top MLSP members, and you sit down with them and they will actually work with you to create a very specific and tailored marketing plan based on the phase that you're in, based on where you're at in your business and what your goals and aspirations are. And one of the things before you sit down for your 2-hour session, we have a 43-question questionnaire that we have you fill out. Now, it usually takes you about 30 to 45 minutes to fill out this questionnaire. It's very detailed. We ask you a lot of questions about your business because the whole idea is we want our coaches to be able to look at your business, get as much information from you so that when they sit down with you for 2 hours to develop your marketing plan, they've got a whole ton of information about you and your business and your goals, your challenges. And one of the pages right here that I'm showing you here on this page is actually asking you, we ask you to grade yourself in these different skills. Okay? Because we know that, listen, these are the skills that you're going to need to develop to become a successful marketer online and to grow your business, to achieve your goals. So we want to know, where are you when it comes to these skills? And so this is really important for you to determine for yourself. Where am I on these skills? What are the skills that I need to develop? Okay? Because if you have very poor skills in writing blog posts and creating content, well, obviously that's the skill that you've got to work on. You've got to develop that skill. You've got to find a way to be able to create content. Okay? So the different questions that we ask you about your skills, number 1 is your technical ability, your technical skills. Right? So on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate yourself? And you guys can do this right now. Write it down on a piece of paper. Okay, I'll go through these really quickly because it's really important that you know which skills you need to work on, because we've got all the training in the back office. We've got coaches to help you as well, to help you develop these skills. Okay, but you need to understand which skills you need to work on. So number 1, how would you rate your technical ability to create web pages, sales funnels, blog, and any general internet and computer related technical work on a scale of 1 to 10? The next question, how would you rate your copywriting skills on a scale of 1 to 10? The next question, how would you rate your communication skills, being able to have conversations with prospects, and your sales and closing skills on the phone or in person or over Messenger? Right? How would you rate your communication and sales skills on a scale of 0 to 10, 1 to 10? Next question, how would you rate your overall communication skills using various mediums such as articles, blog posts, videos, podcasts, and or speaking? So how do you rate your communication skill, your ability to communicate a message with others through various medium? All right, so this is going to be, how do you connect, how's your ability to create content? And that's the next question. How would you rate the quality of the content you create? Now, for some of you, you've never created a piece of content, so that's going to be a 0. But if you were to create some content, how would you rate the quality of the content you create? We want to get that up to a 7, 8, 9, 10, don't we? Right? So we've got to develop that skill. How would you rate your traffic and lead generation skills from 0 to 10? How would you rate your leadership skills, your ability to inspire, influence, and lead others? Now, how important do you think this skill is going to be in growing your business? Absolutely critical. So if you know that, hey, you know what, this is a skill, I'm a 2 or a 3 or a 4, well, man, we really got to work on this skill, right? Because this is the skill that's you need to develop the skill to be able to create content that's going to inspire, influence, and lead others, to be able to write emails that are going to inspire, influence, and lead others, et cetera, et cetera. You can see how it's so important to every single element of your business. Next question, how would you rate your work ethic on a scale of 0 to 10? And finally, how would you rate your time management and productivity skills on a scale of 1 to 10? Okay, so again, we've got to commit to developing these skills because we've got to develop these skills. Now, we don't need to be tens in all of these, but we definitely have to improve these skills. Where do you need improvement? So let me ask you, how would you like to sit down with a top MLSP member and have them create a custom marketing plan with you and for you that you could then follow for the next 30 to 90 days to fast track your results so that you know exactly what you need to be working on, so you know exactly the skills that you need to improve on and how you're going to improve on them. Now, as you guys all know, we have a very powerful coaching program, and I really encourage you to take the opportunity to learn more about it, because obviously there's a lot of skills to develop, there's a lot of things to learn. We can help you through all of those activities through all phases of growth. You tell us which phase you're in, you tell us where you want to go, what your goals are, and we're going to set you up with the coach that's going to help you to execute and fast track through those phases. All right? It all starts with a 2-hour strategy session. So book your onboarding session, and then what I encourage all of you to do on this call right now, if you're not getting the results that you want, at the very least, go ahead and book a 2-hour strategy session with one of our coaches. All right, this is incredibly affordable, one of the best $397 that you can spend, absolutely, because it'll help you save so much money and so much time when you have a focused and clear plan of action. All right, what you want to do is go into your back office, go into the Start Here tab, and under that Start Here tab, right at the bottom, you're going to see this action required. Claim your complimentary onboarding session here if you haven't done that already. If you've already had your onboarding session, well, get back in touch with your MLSP experience rep. Go ahead and email them, message them, call them, and say, hey, listen, I'm interested in talking about that 2-hour strategy session that Norbert talked about on the webinar. All right, I guarantee you guys, sitting down for 2 hours with one of our coaches and having them create a custom marketing plan and a strategy for you to follow for the next 30 to 90 days, it'll really help to clarify what you need to be focused on and really help you to fast track your results. All right, guys, that is the MLSP framework. I've shared with you the 3 main components. We've got the 6 pillars, the 3 activities, and the 3 phases of growth. And this framework, the MLSP framework, is really the structure that's at the root of being able to help literally thousands of marketers create results with our training. And again, we've had marketers that have now built 6, 7, and 8-figure business as a result of the training inside of MLSP. And this is the framework that's going to help you to go from where you are right now to where you want to be and achieve all the goals and dreams that you have for yourself. So I'm really excited for all of you to follow the framework, and really excited for you guys to grow your business from the phase you're in now to wherever you want to get to. All right? Awesome. Brian, I'm going to bring you back out. Jump on back out here if you're still with me.
Love it, man. Yeah, super clear. What do you guys think? We keep him around, super, and just very thorough, very broken down into, if I'm watching the comments, Norb, I know you weren't able to read them all, but as you were going through the content, lots of people just like, it's just kind of coming together with the pillars and then the activities of build, engage, and sell, and now what growth phase are they in? Where do we go from here? I know, when we were masterminding about this kind of last piece, I got so excited because I do feel like, guys and gals, this is, whether you're in the beginning phase and you're just getting started and you're not quite ready to do the attraction marketing thing just yet with a blog and your own videos, and really just in the beginning phases, that social media networking and prospecting, that's where we start. And by the way, Lisa Torres, guys, mark your calendars next Wednesday. If you are in phase 1 or you're building a network marketing business, especially if you're doing it on a budget and you want to, leverage social media to recruit and sponsor people into your MLM, or quite frankly into anything really, she is going to go very deep into just that one growth phase. And then of course, so that's 9 p.m. Eastern next Wednesday with one of our top affiliates who's on the brink of hitting our highest leader level inside MLSP, what she is doing is working. That's 9 p.m. Eastern. This coming Wednesday, it's going to blow you. It's going to blow you away, guys. I'm telling you, if you're on this webinar, especially if you're an MLSP affiliate, there's some special stuff we're rolling out next Wednesday. The content is going to be off the charts. If you just want to look at, success leaves clues, and results is really all that matters when we talk about, where should I go from here? What action should I focus on? Look at the leaderboard. Her team, her organization is just crushing it, and they are doing exactly what she's going to lay out on Wednesday about phase 1. And then, of course, Norbert pulled it up here, the personal branding. Once you're ready to really build your brand, and like Norb said, couldn't agree more, the Facebook, the fan page, the profile, and YouTube, and your blog, that's kind of where you're starting to do your own thing, really stepping into a leadership role and really creating your own content and becoming that brand. And then number 3 is scaling with paid advertising. Once you've got the brand, you've got some offers that convert, or at least you want to test. We've got training on all of it. Norb, it was just everything I knew you were going to deliver to a T, super clear and thorough. You rock, man. And by the way, guys and gals, livethedreamevent.com. You're going to see this man on stage emceeing with myself, as well as he's going to be one of our keynote speakers, delivering. There's a lot of people who are on this webinar who have been at our previous, we've done a few workshops and a retreat in the last few months. Our content, the delivery, what we are doing, the coaching program, the curriculum, it's working. It is so fun to watch, and we're going to have Norb on stage along with myself delivering a lot of behind the scenes on what is going on to help create the leaders and the success stories that are being born right now. Not just the 7 and 8 and some even 9-figure. Some of our students have actually created 9-figure brands now at this point, which is so freaking just incredible, so cool. But what is working right now, guys? We'll be on stage at Live the Dream event. Norb pulled it up, livethedreamevent.com. It's going to be a big year. Norb, I love you, man. This was awesome. I cannot wait to get this in the back office. Very clear, very concise, and helped a lot of people tonight.
Awesome. I want to address one question that I kind of didn't address, and I want to get clear on this as well. So really quickly, guys, this is I've created a PDF here, which is essentially the checklist. Okay, so you guys can see this right here. So we'll get this to you guys with the recording of this webinar. All right, so there's actually a checklist here of everything I covered in the presentation. We might give you the entire presentation as well, but this little checklist is something that you can print this out. You can have this with you and keep yourself on track. Okay, absolutely, this training is going to be in the beginners, somewhere in the beginners getting started training. Obviously, you're going to want all your new members to go through this. There is a question here that just came in. What about a traditional service business? It seemed like this was focused on network marketing. Yes. This works exactly the same for a traditional service business. Now, a traditional service business, it's going to depend what niche it is, what service it is, but in the end, you're going to be following the same kind of a strategy. We want to build a personal brand. We got to be doing content marketing, and if you want to scale your business, you're going to get into paid advertising. So the process is absolutely the same. If you're on a strict budget with a traditional service business, I would start with social media networking and prospecting to get your first few clients. This is, again, the perfect place to start. If you have no experience with online marketing, what do you do when you start a business? You go out and you network to get clients, right? If you have a service business, you just started it in your local area, what do? You go to networking events to go out and network to get clients. Well, that's exactly what we're doing here, but we're doing this on social media, so we're not limited by geography, we're not limited by time, we can do this in our pajamas from our home, okay? So the process is exactly the same. It doesn't matter what business you have, if it's a traditional brick and mortar business, if it's a service business, if it's an info product business, an affiliate marketing business, it doesn't matter. Please don't get hung up on that. Understand that this process, the 6 pillars, the 3 activities, and these 3 phases are relevant for any business you want to build if you're wanting to use the internet to build it. Okay? Please understand that. It's very clear. If you have questions about that, again, this is why we have coaches, because we want you to be able to have the ability, we want to be able to address specific questions and challenges that you're facing in your business. Okay? Because all of you are going to have specific questions that you have, And the only way that we can give you the service that you need is through the coaching program. And again, that's why I recommend, if you haven't done a strategy session with a coach yet, it's the best $397 you can spend. I mean, you can go out and you can buy info training courses. You can go buy a course right now and spend $397. You can spend a lot more on just a digital training course out there about internet marketing. Or you could sit down with a coach for 2 hours and get a customized plan for your business for $397. It is absolutely the best money that you can invest for your business. So, if you have specific questions about your specific business, that's the first thing you got to do. All right? Awesome.
And lots of I feel I know what to do now, clarity. You guys, it really is, if you break it down and just watch this, of course, will be recorded for members only. And guys, this is really, I mean, in a nutshell, what we've been working on with our clients, and kind of an umbrella, dashboard view of what we've been doing for the last almost 9 years now with MLSP. But I truly believe with the pillars, the build, engage, and sell, and now where do people really get started with the growth phases and what they should focus on, this is going to get very interesting for our members and our clients. So I'm excited for everyone who is in this community, who is building their businesses. It's man, there's something special going on here. I'll just say that. Norb, I know it's been 90 minutes, brother. Guys, I think we'll call it at this. Our team's gonna take this recording. This will be, if you guys liked this framework, this is pretty much going to be the new start here, whether you're university or mastery, the flow, the clarity, the simple action steps, as well as like Norb said in the beginning there, that we are completely redoing all of our courses just to take our content creation to the next level, our blog content, as well as internally for members, where we are on fire over here, if you can't tell. So Norb, it's up. What do you good?
I am good. Just to clarify, so there's no confusion, there's onboarding sessions and there's strategy sessions. Okay, onboarding sessions are free, 30-minute onboarding sessions with one of our experienced reps. They kind of give you an orientation of MLSP, answer some questions, and help you to understand what you have available for you. The strategy session is an actual coaching. It's a 2-hour private one-on-one coaching session. It's $397 for your first strategy session. Okay, we charge a lot more for 2 hours of coaching, but if it's your first strategy session, we offer a serious discount on that. So your first strategy session, your first 2-hour strategy session is $397. Okay, that is a coaching session. Okay. All right. Just wanted to be sure that's clear.
Yep. Like Norb's got, guys, that image right there, that start here button, make sure you're on step 1. I don't know where it will default depending on where you stop, but when you go to start here, you go to step 1 in that quick start, and the link is at the bottom. At least you get a complimentary onboarding session with one of our experienced reps, where you will find a little bit more about this 2-hour strategy session. But like Norb said, I mean, a product is great. You're going to get some value. You can spend $400 very quickly on lots of digital trainings. But a coach who is designed and really trained on how to deliver a strategy session to bring what Norb went over tonight, to just bring it to life for you and your business based on where you are and where you want to go. I mean, that's, you're going to take that skill set, that conversation, that clarity, that could help. A lot of questions were like, okay, I want the brand. I just need some help on this. How do I establish my brand? I need some clarity on my particular brand. That's how to do it. That's how, I mean, we can tell you to go through the training, and you should, but really clarity with one of our certified coaches to help put it all together so that, I mean, my goodness, can you imagine thinking you've got, and we've actually done this, I've personally done this before, going in one direction for 6 or 12 months, then, finding out thereafter that the passion, the heart, the real audience that I should have been speaking to based on what I wanted to accomplish was like 1 or 2 degrees off, and all of the time wasted, all the money and the brand and the ads that I had wasted because I didn't step up and, or you didn't step up and have that conversation with a coach who could have cleared that up from ground zero, from, as you get started. That's invaluable. It really is. I mean, time, that one you don't get back. Cool. All right, I'm reading some of these questions now too. Awesome, guys. They love you, man. They love you. They say keep you. So I am in agreement.
Okay, guys, really quickly, if you're interested in learning more about the onboarding sessions, strategy sessions, coaching, all that kind of stuff, you've got to speak with one of your experienced reps, okay? Now, some of you, if you've already had an onboarding session, then you should already know who your experienced rep is. If you haven't had an onboarding session, right, then go to right here, what the image I've got on the screen right now, go to Start Here, and scroll down to the bottom of the page, and there's a link there that says claim your complimentary onboarding session. All right, so this is available to all of you. If you haven't had an onboarding session, go ahead and click that link, fill out the application, and have your free 30-minute onboarding session. And any questions you have about coaching, strategy sessions, workshops, all that kind of stuff, your experienced rep will be able to help you with, okay? If you have no idea how to get in touch with your experienced rep, just contact our support and let them know, hey, I want to speak with my experienced rep. I have questions about the strategy session or coaching or workshops or whatever. Let them know, and they'll put you in touch with them. All right? Awesome. All right.
Hi, brother.
We're good. Brian, good show.
Yeah.
Lots of fun. Guys, thank you all for being here. I'm sure you got a ton out of that. Guys, stay focused. Focus on the activities that are going to get you results. Go out there and with consistency and persistence, go out there and build that business. And I really look forward to seeing each and every one of you at Live the Dream. If you haven't got your tickets, guys, make it a commitment to be there. I guarantee you it will be a life-changing experience. It is every single year for everybody that attends, and it would be a real honor and pleasure for us to be able to meet you in person there at Live the Dream. So make sure you're there. Make it happen. Do whatever you got to do. Make it happen. Be there. I guarantee you it's going to change your life and your business.
Right on. Yeah, we've seen it for 7 years prior, man. The new wave of leaders are born right in that room. It's in August. Live the Dream 8. LiveTheDreamEvent.com. For all of our guests tonight, get back with the person who invited you to tonight's webinar for a completely risk-free trial of a system that just flat out will change your life. It will. I've seen it, and that's not hyperbole or fluff. There is something going on here, and just come on in. If you don't like it, let us know. We'll give you the $10 back, but I guarantee you, if you're struggling, or forget struggling, if you're maybe winning and looking for an edge and looking to grow and scale, but we've got it all right here at MLSP.com. Get back with the person who invited you to tonight's webinar. And for the members, come on over to the fan page or in the group. Let them know you got some value from here. Just let them know. Give them some love, a nice little tongue bath, just a shout out saying, that was some incredible training, because it was. That was awesome. And man, I can't wait for the team to chop this up and for us to get it back in our members' hands, as well as some additional outlines and checklists and cheat sheets for every one of our members to help them move forward and grow their audience and grow their business. Thank you guys for being here. That's Norbert Orlowitz, a co-founder here. My name is Brian Finale, another co-founder here. Norbert's going over to the fan page. Come over there and say hi to him. And this call's a wrap. Norb, love you, brother. Thank you so much. Community, much love to you. And we'll see you guys on tomorrow morning's Wake Up Call and Facebook Live.
Have a good night, everyone.